What's up? This is your Icetitan. I'm saying, what is a here with another Icetitan Weeds Bleach fanfiction. A mice will play part 12. Now this chapter, I am very sorry. I'm very sorry about this, but I'm gonna butcher some of these names and titles, cause I'm not Irish, even though my mom says that I am part, that I'm like whatever, actually whatever for percent, like but that's not the point. I'm gonna butcher these names and titles because I'm not Irish. I cannot pronounce these words to save my life. But yeah, let's get into this chapter. My tears were still falling as I stepped out of the passage. For a moment I was nervous about being seen. I was not sure if I could be seen by mortals or not. Red-haired woman wearing a shark show suddenly appearing at Newglings would be noted, even if I wasn't apprehended by local police, and me going in and vanishing after activating portal to the spiel would be even stranger. I was sure Urahara, looking into account my altered state of being, that would have compensated for time. Last thing I needed was to appear in front of the mound in the middle of the day when tours were ongoing. Fortunately, it was dark. The relaxing third quarter moon created a few shadows, but not clear visibility. I found myself near the real curbstone. I steadied my breathing, closed my eyes to let my other senses absorb information. I could detect no one. I waited just a few minutes to be sure, then stepped out from behind the structure. I sighed heavily, trying to convince my dragging feet I did just need to face the consequences of my decisions. So suddenly I was aware of strong. Yeah, see, this is one of the words I'm gonna really butcher. Funima Hanam. It's basically it's Irish for it's supposed to be for peer pressure. I turned around looking for the source when a blow landed square across the left side of my face. Before I could blink, two more landed in roughly the same place. I ducked the foot that almost made contact and grabbed the leg attached to it, hooking my left arm around it and slamming my right elbow into the knee. I hopped backward to see my opponent, and another sigh came out when I saw who it was in front of me. Adria sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna column of that. My health suck. Okay, I'm pretty sure that word means lieutenant. Was down on her left knee, glaring up at me. Short seconds after we made eye contact, she was up again, launching herself at me. I stood perfectly still and allowed her to land each hit she intended. Now that I knew it was her, I was not going to fight her, not even defensively. I dismissed the pain from each punch and kick, and the only responses I gave was spitting the mouthful of blood before I gagged or choked. Each bruise and abrasion was more than dissolved. Out of nowhere, shimmer of a blade moving in a downward swipe separated us. I didn't turn my head, but looked out of the corner of my eye and saw nothing. Maybe we had backed off a few steps, and the anger in her eyes had only grown. I started to take a step forward when I had to assume was the same blade was touching my chest right at my heart. I followed it to the hand wielding it, then continued to the face. I released another sigh. Of course, I found myself staring into the spectacular green eyes of the spears. Again, one of these words I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Wolfhaney. My master of arms, personal bodyguard. Again, I'm really sorry about this. Tia Saikanta, the man I'd once been betrothed to, stared at me with cold eyes. Had they been devoid of emotion, I could have kept my internal turmoil at bay, watched him quickly examine me, and because I knew him so well, saw sadness, anger, and disappointment flash across them before returning to the original cold, hard stare. He shook his head slightly at what I assumed was how unsuitable it was for me to be standing here in a talk show. There wasn't time for me to return to the sanctuary and he knew Zoe. I returned to face my peers, my family, and the clothing of a Shinigami rather than a tier boss. That spoke volumes. I had to seriously fight the urge to vomit. No one else could have been sent to take me into custody and escort me into the spear and the Kamhele. The circle of the failure of my assignment completed. A cry sounded from behind him as he moved toward me again. His left arm snapped out to hold her back. That's enough. Adriad, he said, not lowering his eyes from mine. His voice was just as cold and hard as his eyes. She growled and turned away. We stared at one another for an exceptional length of time. He finally released an example way to sound and lowered his sword, but I know it did not sheath it. I turned my head and spat another mouthful of blood before returning my full attention to him. I felt a cloth dabbing the corner of my mouth. I reached up to take it, and my hand met his. The moment my fingers touched his, I felt my resolve crack, and I actually rippled as I choked back a sob. Those huge, strong, calloused hands that had pushed me through my advanced training had comforted me so many times when I felt I was going to break. Hands that introduced me to intimate pleasures I once knew nothing about, and always urged me to keep exploring. My right hand almost instinctively clutched his wrist and held it tight, and let his arm drop. He let his arm drop, but made no move to remove it from me. Surprisingly, I heard him order Adriad back to the spiel. She tried arguing with him for a moment, but he was insistent and assured he would accompany me in a short order. She wandered into the mound, shouting and cursing the whole time. He gently pulled his arm from me and stepped aside so he could replace his sword on his back. Never ceased to amaze me how gracefully he could resheath a two-handed broadsword. It gave me a moment to really look at him for the first time. The belt he wore around his lane was the midnight blue, one borrowed in the same shade of purple as mine, which felt like a stab in the heart. It had been made specifically as an indication of our betrothal, which had been postponed indefinitely, and I was named an Log-knife, and because he'd never pressed, I assumed it was broken. Why had he chosen it? Was it to simply talk to me, or as a reminder? He did nothing without purpose and reason. He had not been wearing it when I left. He'd not worn it in a very long time. Flung darts in the lower pockets lined the thighs of his leather pants, as always. His side-laced, soft leather black boots were exceptionally clean, and the silver buttons with the twinkle of the spear upon them were polished and shining. I looked up at his face, not a speck of stubble. His pale, barely longer than shoulder-length brown hair was clean and groomed. He even had a slight section of it braided and wrapped in a little strip with feathers, and a silver twinkle bead hanging from it, so very handsome, and it nearly hurt. I understood then. He dressed not only to impress me, but to show me he not attached himself to another in my absence. The same heart-stabbing sensation filled me. How was I to explain a body to him, unless and it certainly was a possibility as well, he'd want it only to stick to ceremony. As Ralph Sheeny and Master at Arms, it would be proper for him to be dressed. It would be proper for him to be so dressed to present me to the Hakam and the Kamhile. I'd have been, especially if he'd chosen to sever his bonds with me. It had to be it. Surely, with as long as I'd been gone, there had been others in his bed and heart. Two strides brought him back in front of me. His enormous white hand came to my face, gripping my chin painfully within his thumb and forefinger. He gloved my head upwards, and I had no choice but to meet his gaze. For a tiniest fraction, I saw pleading in his eyes, explaining me, asking me to explain. But then his jaw set, and the cold expression returned, dimming all of the light and life out of his eyes. I sincerely hope he was worth it, he spat. He pushed my head back with such force I nearly lost my balance and fell. Before I could speak, I felt him bind my hands tightly behind my back, and the cloth he used to dab the blood at to dab at the blood he forced into my mouth and tied behind my head. He yanked my spoiled gumrack from me. You should never have returned, he bellowed as he pushed me toward the entrance. Okay, so we have met. But for those who are actually reading along with me, which I'm sure there's at least one or two, I think. But we have met which is pretty much Siani's fiance. So basically basically, if Siani had not been attacked by the actual Hollow, she would have left still at the actual spiel, wondering what had happened, but of course that didn't happen, and he. I don't want to say too much without giving away any spoilers to those who have not read the rest of the chapters. But okay, I sighed once more and walked on my own. So it was the latter. He was dressed impeccably to separate himself from me, distance himself from what I allowed myself to become. Once his pride and prize, and now his shame, I knew now I'd be walked through each of the a crime as an example to all, and taken to the public meeting place of the Hele. The always held to ceremony and tradition. The older the better. Bruised, battered, broken, broken-hearted, and humiliated, and recognized would return to this world a disgrace and a failure. And once they learned of the creature still within me, skull later would be performed generally right before my severed remains were buried with their outlier and shame rather than sat on a pile and celebrated an honor. The walk to the inner chamber seemed to drag on. It was totally black, but I could navigate it in my sleep. I suddenly counted my steps and stopped exactly where I needed to. He was at my side and grasped my left arm in his hand. Yes, no one of those words I can't pronounce. Douglas, he stared. A slight shimmering of light shone before us, and a stone archway appeared. He roughly pushed me through. The spear was organized by a huge central round house open to use by everyone with really come here normally conducted business. It flowed outward and concentric circles. The house and training grounds for the crime and the homes of the TSEC, which will also open to all the continued outward with small round houses to the farms, textile mills, livestock pens, and we laid outbuildings all the way to level 4. Unlike the Icetitan, which is why I taken the entire Gote to task. It wasn't only our task to protect this field. It wasn't just to perform the Anam. The Anam were dogs. Those born and raised to the TSEC were duty bound to kill and provide for each and every within our activities and our discussions of training. All the operations of this bureau were done openly, inclusively, and it had always been thus. Alright, so basically, like I said, I think in the last video, what definitely separates the actual spiel from the actual Icetitan is it's basically not just location, but it's also it's also how they do things. If you remember in Bleach, the actual first time that we actually saw the actual Wukon district, how basically every single person there, they actually, they pretty much lived in poverty, while the soul reapers, the actual Gote, they pretty much lived in luxury, but in the real, it's, there is no separation. The actual Diabos, they actually take care of everyone who lives there. They live in each other's houses. There is no poverty. But so that's why Sonny was basically yelling at basically all of the captains, hey, why aren't you doing more to help the people who are living under your protection, but they live in poverty. You know, the poor. They don't have water. They don't have food. So some of them, yes, they actually they will kind of need food because they are developing their own spirit. I don't know. They are becoming people. So yeah, so they're gonna need to eat. You guys need to supply them with this shit. But yeah, let's get back. The archway opened parallel to the main entrance of the central roundhouse. Of course, it would be day here. It had been much closer, so to dawn as a mound than I thought. Theo still had a firm grip upon my left arm as he began the spectacle of my ultimate Hegnum many Hendis and Hendis Grace. Directly across from the roundhouse was cheered time where I spent most of my life. Escorted me right to the entrance to the main roundhouse and took a few steps back and left me there. I stood silently as I walked, heads come together and whisper and a random finger point. It's probably only 10 or 15 minutes, but it felt like hours when Theo snagged my arm again, and the socket continued. In front of each climb main house as we moved to the ring of the TSEC. I can no longer control my shield. Somewhere in the circle of residences and people were the two who were responsible for my being. While I did not know I was certain they knew me, and my shame was overwhelming. The climb circle had been easier as they were my trained peers, but here were families with children who were trained to be D-boss. Elderly are not chosen to teach, but retire. 15 roundhouses have extended their families as my dishonor was shown to one and all. Alright, so heel is basically saying when a dear boss, when they become elderly, which you know, like I said, you know, they are pretty much the Celtic sweepers. How old can they actually get before they actually start to actually feel it? I have no idea. But the fact is that they are allowed to retire. I'm not entirely sure if a Shinigami of the actual Gote, if they are even allowed to retire. Sorry, I got the hiccups. But I honestly actually think that basically when it comes to the Gote, I think the only retirement that is as allowed is pretty much death, because I'm sorry, but to kind of get off topic, but sorry, but you know, but the only time that we see Byakuya's grandfather is basically during the back the pendulum walk. There is no mention of him within the main storyline. But yeah, let's get back into this. I'm sorry. And he followed as we walked toward the clearing at the river. His hand never releasing me. And all honesty, at that point, I was using it for comfort. He was solid right now. Stayed. His presence was keeping me from breaking him down entirely. How much worse would that be? To show how willy I was that week, that all the time and effort spent on educating and training me have been a complete and utter waste. And Long Ninth was a reasonless disorder. The Hele was the exception. Of was already assembled when he arrived. They sat in a semicircle, and those who had followed us filled in the gap behind us as I was led to the cell. He lingered at my side silently, wanted to turn and look at him, but I couldn't. Once everyone was settled and quiet, Gio removed the gag, then took his place just when I thought nothing could be worse. I noticed he had not taken his seat, but Bobby remained standing. Apprehending officer and accuser. Trumbull tried to fight the chills back. As he started speaking, I found I could not focus upon him. I ensured I took in some key words, but I could not watch him as he laid out each act I could not argue against. When he finished, my eyes were foolishly drawn to his. The disappointment in his face as he met my gaze was astonishing. I closed my eyes and more chills fell after an intolerable silence. He invited me to speak, to explain my actions. My voice cracked when I sought to speak. I did my best to recall the entire tale, leaving out certain details such as my intimacy with Wenji and agreements I'd made with Leody. I made sure to include a small summary of what had led to why I'd been sent on the assignment in the first place, about Rukia, the breaking of the Shirikuku, Aizen's violent betrayal, and the Hokuku and his retreat that had been torn what had been referred to as Menos Kubande, aka Trillions. I got a few looks of shock when I spoke of the creature that had burrowed itself within me and what had been done to contain it. With the months I had been ill, it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. I added that I could not in any manner refute the accusation against me. I had failed. He confessed for some time as I continued to stand with hundreds and if not thousands of pairs of eyes upon me. I was tired and hungry. I was emotionally and psychologically spent. Finally, tears stood once more, and so I couldn't focus upon anything else. Siani, Luxique, and long night you'll be restored to your personal cause within shared time until the come LA discusses this matter more and reaches a consensus. Coy ninth, the throng dispersed slowly until returned to my side. The moment his hand took my arm once more, I had to speak, though I still did not even attempt to look at him. I'm about to collapse. If there is anything left of feeling for me, then by all and my holy gods, do not let me not heal. Not in front of them all. I have disappointed them all and shamed myself more than the whole world. I cannot have my last moments before them be that weak. He didn't reply, but he moved in behind me, and this time had both hands upon my upper forearms. As my body started to fail, and and any way he could be supporting me, and I would not stumble no fall. Somehow I managed all the way back to the small house just behind the log's main one. For shared a time. Once inside, he closed the door and unbound my hands. I said he would go then, but instead he scooped me into his arms and carried me to my bed. He laid me down gently. I wasn't even settled and comfortable when he placed a cup into my hand. I didn't care what it was, and I drank it all down in an instant. Looked up at him, and his expression had softened, and he seemed as though he wanted to speak but couldn't choose the words. He laid his hand upon the top of my head for a moment, and then turned and left. Silent and alone, I discovered I had no chills left. I followed my eyes as long as I could. As my eyelids became insanely heavy, I lay on my pillow and closed my eyes. I drifted fitfully asleep, saying to myself, please, let me not dream of him and bring that thing forth now. And that is the end of the chapter. So pretty much, let's say for instance, this was still in the cemetery. She would have been taken into sexual 46, dental crimes would have been presented, and then basically he would be taken basically to a jail cell. But here she was basically taken basically to the actual, she was taken to the Spiel's equivalent as of Central 46, but she was taken back to her own home and basically is basically under house arrest. So basically the Spiel has to figure out what actual punishment should actually Shani receive. Plus, also, so do something about the hollow that is inside of her. They didn't mention one thing, and well, as mentioned, and basically it is a way to extract the actual hollow as inside of all. It's basically to purge a hollow, and I do mean purge. It is gonna hurt a lot. So yeah, like all of the chapters with this actual fan fiction, the pacing is great. I just hope that you all have a very active imagination, but if not, I am very glad she actually writes this actual fan fiction. So she writes this fan fiction in such detail, such careful detail, that basically she did not miss a single thing. You know, while actually reading this, I could actually see what the actual spiel would actually look like. And the only thing that sucks is that I cannot draw for shit, or I would actually show you what it would kind of look like, but I can't draw for shit. I had no artistic talent whatsoever. None whatsoever. But yeah, the actual reading I'm gonna give this chapter is gonna be this was a very good fan fiction chapter. That's all that I have to say for this actual video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel with your friends. Listen to your captain. Nice time. 1, 2, 3. Sign out. Peace.